Hoodie fam, what is going on? We are back with another PGA Tour 2K25 video today out of the blue. Wasn't expecting it again. Your boy's been busy between MLB, WWE, and now PGA Tour, but this is the trailer I've been waiting for PGA Tour. There is so much info that came out today about the MyPlayer and MyCareer. They put out 3 blogs. We have this trailer. The trailer is basically the blog, but they talk in the video, but I can't play it because there's music in the background. So we're gonna watch the trailer. We're gonna break down the trailer a little bit, and then we're gonna read all 3 blogs. I was not expecting there to be 3. They broke the MyCareer. There's a MyCareer blog. There's a MyPlayer blog, and then there's some other blog. I don't remember what the third one is. I wasn't expecting all this news, but let's hop right into this. If you're new here and you just found my channel, welcome. Smash the subscribe button. That's how you join the Hoodie fam, the best fam out on YouTube. Go ahead that like button and leave a comment. Let me know if you're excited for PGA Tour 2K25. Plus, that really helps the YouTube algorithm. Okay, we have almost a 10-minute video to get into, and then 3 blogs to cover. So let's get into this. So, boom, right off the rip, we're pausing, baby. Features gameplay captured on PC. We already know that. But this looks amazing. You see the new swing meter here. It looks like the ball trail we have is back in the game. Love that. The trees look good. The swing looks good. You see the grass rip up when you swing. Love that. Boom. Okay. As we go into it again, we talked about this in the last episode. Not episode, but in the last news we covered. It tells you the contact, the rhythm, the transition, the swing path, all that. So it goes through. And then we have the developer diaries, MyPlayer, and MyCareer. Like I said, the guy's talking, but I cannot play it because while he's talking, there's also music. So let's get right into this. I'm going to pause. I have to pause for copyright, but I'm going to pause at nice scenes. And this is the beautiful scene, the shadows, the water, the sun glare off the water. This is the Open. This is a championship that is coming to the game. We've had 3 new championships in the game. I cannot wait to play it. So excited. Boom. Moving on. Okay. So he's probably talking about something. Yep. Okay. Yep. Anyways, and then more animations of them swinging, more screenshots, more trail of the ball. That's what we like to see. Okay. Again, another screenshot. Visually, like I said, looks amazing. Can't wait to play. 23 days away? I think we're like 23 days away. Or 22, something like that. If you get the $100 edition or the other edition. If you get the standard, you play on February 28th. Early edition, February 21st. Don't forget. Anyways, here we go. So we get our first look at putting here. Not sure what's going on there, but that's probably like the distance and stuff. But we get our first look at putting's going to look. It looks interesting. Same thing, contact, rhythm, transition. Maybe there's something new. There isn't, but this looks crazy. Must be the arc. Again, gotta pause. Screenshot. Looks amazing, dude. Look at all the sand bunkers that I'm gonna hit into and get pissed off. The grass, the cut of the grass, the shade of the grass. Look how many fans there are. That looks crazy. Fans over there. I love it, dude. I absolutely love it. Cannot wait. Cannot wait. Okay, so it says MyCareer. Welcome to MyCareer. Become a pro. Compete on some of the world's most famous courses in over 30 events spanning multiple stages of your career. Make your name. Start robberies, sign sponsorships, and answer questions from the media to shape your personality and make a name for yourself as a PGA Tour pro. And then claim the cup. Rise through the ranks, outlast the competition in playoffs, and secure your place in history by winning the FedEx Cup, the championship trophy for the PGA Tour. So this is like the breakdown. You got PGA, the Open, the US Open. Of course, looks like Nike's in the game, Adidas, Callaway. So, of course, make your name, robbery, sponsorships, of course, for clothing and stuff like that. We talk to the press. We know about that. And then, of course, you want to win the championships and the cup. So, welcome to MyCareer. He's going to talk about it. Boom, MyCareer, baby. Here we go. Okay, MyCareer. So, of course, this is what it looks like. You got your VC. You got whatever that is. Obviously, your name will go here. You got your player. Of course, as always, in previous PGA Tour games, well, the past couple that I played, you have select where you want to start. Same thing as always, Q School, Corn Ferry Tour, or the Corn Ferry Tour Championship. I think that one's new. Usually it's just Q School, the Tour, and then PGA Tour. But we have Corn Ferry Tour Championship. I will probably start at Q school so we can work our way through. I feel like that would be the best. But there is a cool thing about the career this year that's later on. We'll talk about it. So you have your 4 choices to start from. You can go right to the PGA. It says, "Welcome to the PGA Tour. Compete against the best professional golfers in the most challenging events of your career. Do you have what it takes to be number one? You qualify for the Cup, top 70, Tour Championship, top 30, and then win the Tour Championship and take home the FedEx Cup." I will not be doing that. We'll be starting at Q school. So you got the 8 Pebble Beach Pro-Am, and this looks like the trophy for it. So you can start here. This would be what it looks like. Pebble Beach is where you're playing, and then you have obviously the winner, and then you have the scoreboard of who finished second, third, fourth, and so on. So we get to see that picture of one of the cups. I'm assuming this is the cup for the one they're talking about. Looks good. Characters look good, of course. I like the glare off the skin. That looks really good. There is a customization thing in here that we'll go over. They're probably talking about something here. They're -7. So you can choose your settings like always. There's a user sim difficulty, a pro, opponent difficulty. You can choose conditions, of course, and then rounds per event. You can do 1, 2, or 3. Round length, full round, holes to play, dynamic, on-played holes is sim. So, of course, just like before, and then making history at major championships. So, obviously, you want to win the championships, you want to win the tour, the FedEx Cup, all of that. I love how the guys are just standing there. This game looks so beautiful, bro. I can't wait to get my hands on it and bring it to you guys. Perfect swing. Now, this is part of the Evo swing. This is also in the blog, so we'll break it down more in the blog. So, dude, I can't wait to just stand there and take in the sights with you guys. So, obviously, he's going to swing. So, obviously, he had a perfect swing all the way through, straight down, straight up, perfect, 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 baby. It's got that little curve because he curved to the side, but now you have some different settings. So, you have gameplay, difficult preset, perfect swing. This is each gameplay preset is a unique combination of difficulty settings, offering varied degrees of difficulty and play experience. Now, I heard the swing difficulty and the gameplay difficulty at perfect swing is for beginners. For people who have never played PGA before or are brand new, haven't played like me in like 2 years, but I'm probably going to put it on like pro. But this is if you're just starting out, you want to have a good time and it's not too hard. You can practice and you can get down the Evo swing, all the new mechanics and stuff like that. So they're kind of trying to help people who are just like coming into the game, who just heard about it via my video, other people's videos, any way you heard about the game. They're trying to help the newer people that come to the game, which is great. You want that because you don't want someone going in and then the normal difficulty be pro and then they're struggling and then they stop playing your game because it's too frustrating. So shout out to PGA Tour for doing that. You also have swing bias input, context input, vibration, lie range, all this other stuff. Of course, yardage, wind, all that. But I do like that they have that feature. The guy's talking about it. We'll break it down in the blog. So again, he went a little to the left, but it's still a perfect swing, but the contact isn't perfect. So everything has to be perfect when you go straight up and down for the swing. Otherwise, it's not going to be perfect, but you can still get the rhythm, like the timing and stuff like that perfect, but some of the other stuff won't be as perfect, which is fine. You don't want it to be perfect all the time. It still looks like a good shot though. A little far from the pole, but it's fine. And then obviously the multiplier. So the easiest one you get 1.5, and then it probably goes up to like 1.15, 1.25, and then pro is probably what we're gonna play on, and you get 1.5x. But this was usually the set like basic difficulty, and it was too hard for some people who just started picking up the game or played golf for the first time in their life in a video game. So they tried to make it easier and help you guys out. Which, like I said, shout out to them because that's great. You want people to play your game. You want people to engage in your game. That is what you want. So you have perfect swing, amateur, again, another screenshot. And then Evo swing. We've talked about this. This is the new swinging mechanic. We've kind of seen this already. So they're showing you like the yards. And then it shows you when you go to hit, it shows you the trajectory of how you're supposed to do it. So you go down. You can curve it, so you go down, and then you go up. So see, he overswung. I haven't seen that yet. You can overswing. Your transition could be over 100%. Contact was closed. Rhythm wasn't that good. 65% power. And then the swing path was a plus 207 in a push. But you see, they're going to show you a couple examples. So that one's like pretty good. I think you want to get the circle here and these two like things. Like you don't want to swing, like you don't want it in here and then swing out this way or swing out this way. You want it just up and down or like a little curve going in here, but you want it in these white boxes, I believe. It's the whole point of the Evo swing. You got Tiger Woods. So just like Tiger, now that's a perfect swing, up and down. Parallel line, baby, that's what you like to see. They're going to break it down some more. Let's see what they do here. So he's probably talking. Yep, so you go down. And then you start back up, which I'm assuming they're going to show you going back up, and you go right back up. So it looks like, actually, since they zoomed it in, you want the dot to be on the little square here, and the square up here would be a perfect shot, I believe, which makes perfect sense. But like I said, if you get it in this little area right here, that's probably where you want it. That was another great shot. Physics and shot prediction system. Okay. Okay, what do we got here? Okay, a nice little chip shot that didn't go. It went. It went. Okay, let's see what we got. So 92% shot prediction system. Not really sure what he's talking about here. We'll cover it in the blog, but it just looks like some simple stuff here. Yeah, I mean, looks like he didn't curve in towards the flagpole, so it looks like he overshot it, and the ball is gonna roll by. Okay, yep. So this is what I was talking about. So you want it in there, up and down. If you go to the side or to the right or the left outside of this little box, it's going to be a bad shot. You're not going to go very far. He went 76 yards, but you can tell it was a bad shot with the way his form came out of the swing. Look at the nice palm trees. Look at the sky, bro. It looks so nice. And you could see that it was also a bad swing. And he's about to hit these nice spectators. Oh, he's going to slam the golf club. I couldn't think of the name. The golf club down out of anger. You don't want to do that. Dynamic rounds is also part of MyCareer. I also saw this. So, like I said, the difficulty is basically what this is. You can do the difficulty amateur, probably all the way up to legend, opponent difficulty, conditions, holes to play, all that. Determines how skillful your golfer is when you're not in control. Setting this to an easier setting will result in better simulated scores, while setting this to a harder setting will result in worse simulated scores. So it's basically like if you sim like the hole or something like that, it's about how your person does. He missed, of course. And then training scenarios. See, there's so much in this trailer, bro. So you have training scenarios. So you can do sharpen your skills before the next round. So this is also to help like the newer people coming into the game, the people like me who aren't that great at golf or golf games. I'm not great at golf games. You also here have personality. That's a thing. You also have popularity notifications. But coming up in 10 weeks, you have the players, you have standings, you have tournament, pre-tournament, and then you have training so you can work on the Evo swing and all the other new features that are coming to the game. So they're showing you here, this is the training. So you would practice hitting it here to all the way out there like this person's doing to see how far you could hit it, to get the curves down and everything like that. 75 XP, you're getting XP for that. You're getting a difficulty bonus. You're also getting XP towards the pass. So 25 XP boost, putting from way downtown, 3 out of 3 objectives complete. There is quests and stuff to do. Practice rounds. You can practice at the actual place, like the actual course you're going to play. So instead of just going in right to playing, you can actually practice on the holes and stuff like that, which is also nice. So you can have a lay of the course before you go out there and just rip one in the water. And then, of course, we have sponsorship progression. So obviously, the better you do when you play in the actual tournaments and stuff, the higher your bars will go. So you'll probably start on low level to medium to fine to perfect. So, you want everything obviously perfect or at least in fine. So you keep your sponsorships, and so your sponsorships stay with you, and so you get more sponsorships. So we have apparel sponsorships, clubs, balls, and I'm assuming there's probably more, but they're just showing those 3 right now. This is what I was talking about: personality, popularity, conversations, and dilemmas. This is one of the cool features that I'm so excited for. So we saw this in the last episode I covered, but we have interactions with reporters, with fans, with everything. You have a personality, which is bold. This is probably neutral and maybe friendly. But you can answer. You have 3 answers: winning mindset, pushing boundaries, or reaching full potential. Obviously, it'll change depending on the questions and scenarios that you're put in, or the scenarios that they ask. And then you also have a phone. You also have a phone for people to reach out to you. You can get a text message. You can go to the interview. You can skip the interview. Obviously, I'm assuming going to the interview helps your personality. Skipping it would be negative. So it says, hey, wanted to check and see if you'd be interested in doing a quick media interview now. Let me know. Like I said, I'm sure one has positive, one has negative effects. So I'm sure he's talking about that. You also have messages. We have a message system now. It says, hello, pro, you're currently leading the FedEx Cup, so you're going to get updates about how you're doing, how your person's doing, stuff like that, about your sponsorships. Someone said, don't forget about us when you're ruling the golf world. All right, kidding aside, massive congrats on the big win. So if you win, if you come in first, if you win championships, you'll get a message. This guy said, let's definitely plan around soon, and maybe your caddy can. So you probably can I don't know, maybe make relationships and have like mini challenges with like other golfers and stuff like that. I was also wrong. This is also composed personality right here. So it also looks like we have a streak thing. It tells you when your personality changes. Sponsorship progression, we talked about that. They showed that already. But you also have sponsorship progression with messages. So rejection and accepting, obviously accepting would give you more happiness towards them. Rejecting would result in negative impact. Makes sense. See, you got plus 94 followers. I'm assuming if you didn't, you would go down. So you get a quest. There's quests. I talked about that. You get rewards for quests. You get gloves. You get MyPlayer XP. You get a whole bunch of stuff. You can equip it to your first round, second round, third round, fourth round, fifth round, or casual, because obviously you can change your outfit up between rounds, or just wear the same one all rounds. That was in the game in 2023. I remember that. You can do a Q&A. Not really sure what's happening here. They're just kind of showing more of the swing. Okay, more putting. I just got to pause for the copyright. Okay, more putting, more conversations. Okay, this is all conversations. Do they have anything else in conversations? Quest system. Okay, here we go. So you have daily quest, weekly quest, MyCareer quest, collection quest, overall quest, challenge quest, lesson quest, milestone quest, and completed quest. You also have setting stats, social, and help glossary. So there's going to be daily quest. There we go. Finish the daily quest for the sweet reward. You get 50 VC. Finish 2 rounds is your quest to do. So you could go into MyCareer, play 2 rounds. You also could finish 2 rounds, and this is online. So you have online, offline, and MyCareer quests that you can also do. You also have, I don't know what that is, green or go home. This might be, these are milestone quests. So start at least 300 or further from the pin. Start at least 240 further from the pin. Career Grand Slam. So you have a whole bunch of quests to do. The GOAT checklist, this is another thing. This is the part of MyCareer. Obviously, the GOAT is based off of Tiger Woods. He is the cover athlete and one of the best golfers to ever live. Been watching him since I grew up. You get gold clubs. Obviously, there's other challenges. You get VC. You get 300, 300, 300, 300, 300. I believe that's 15,000 VC. Yes, because I'm good at math. So 15,000 VC plus clubs, some gold clubs. So that's a nice reward that they give you. You also have rivals. So when you're playing in MyCareer and you're playing the tournament, you could probably set a rival with this guy. And if it's the same, you usually have to do better than him, like score better. So like If they have a -8, you would have to get like a -9, -10. Obviously, the popularity is still a thing. This guy said, "Hey, golfer, rumor has it that you've been on fire lately. You know how I love a good challenge. How about we play together?" So maybe you actually don't do that. Maybe you play against them one-on-one on the duel, it looks like. So that's new. But yeah, you can set your rival, have a rival, all that yada yada. It's kind of the same. They just kind of revamp some stuff. So build your brand, MyPlayer. Here we go. Customization. So we talked about this already, about how there's different presets. It doesn't look like there's space again. I talked about that, but it doesn't look like that's in the game. But the preset heads look pretty good. I'm pretty excited for those. And then this was a cool feature. I don't think we had this in 23. You could do body shape, muscle definition, and your height. So you can make your person skinny. You can make your person bigger. You can make them right in the middle. You can make them really muscular. They can have no muscle at all. You can make them really tall. You can make them really short. Obviously, type A is the guy, and type B would be the women's side. MyPlayer customization. This guy was in the trailer that we saw the other day, but you can have a cowboy hat. I'm sure lipstick, makeup for the women. Head presets, they're showing that. Let's see, they show anything else? Skin customization, that's what that is. Hair. So a lot of hair for the ladies, actually, or for the women. I'm very glad to see that. I like when they put the women in the game and they give them pretty much as much stuff as the men have, because I feel like sometimes the women characters get left behind. So you have facial hair, no surprise. Like I said, height, muscle definition, body shape, no surprise there. Eye color, that's what you like to see. Skin customization. And then, okay, so that's the customization. Now we go into archetypes. Now, this is pretty cool. It talks more about it in the blog, but we'll definitely go over it. But you see him hitting the ball. So you have a couple archetypes here. You have greenskeeper, powerhouse, technician, sculptor, magician. You can read about them. Each one has different attributes, obviously. So when you go to the next one, it changes. And then I believe he talks about so if you don't know which one you want to use, or say you pick Powerhouse and it wasn't too great for you, you can make more than one MyPlayer and you can change the archetype. So you can make one for each archetype, try out each archetype, see which one works best for you. And then there's something in here that you can make them all in 85, but I can't remember what it is. But yeah, you can make more than one golfer, make them how you want them. You can even make two powerhouses if you want to change the weight and the height and all that. We got another cinematic view. Now, this is the attributes. So you have 87 available AP points. So I believe you could take this all up to 85. And then, you can do that. I'm not really sure what he's talking about exactly, but we'll read it in the blog. I'm trying to see if they really cover anything else. Attributes. So obviously you just add attribute points. So now he's down to 82. So it's going down because he's putting it on swing path. Looks like it goes up with VC. So overall, obviously goes up when you increase attribute points, which makes perfect sense. That's how most sports games work. So they're talking about that. 2000 BC. So the VC is going up as you do the skill points. But the skill points down here is how many available points you have to use. And then rebirth. So this feature is in NBA 2K. It's been in 2K for a couple years now. This is actually what I was just talking about. So once you get to 85, I'm pretty sure this is what he says. I'm pretty sure to be in the blog. But I'm pretty sure once you get to 85, when you create your next golfer or you create more golfers, they'll all start at an 85 instead of like a 60 or a 50, whatever it is. So everyone will be an 85. Once you get 85, you unlock rebirth for all the rest of your builds or characters that you make. So like this guy's a 90, or maybe you have to hit 90. I think it's you hit 90 and then everyone else is an 85. But we'll read it in the blog. But it's something like that. But rebirth is in PGA Tour. You have skills. Fantastic. We have archetypes, we have skills, we have rebirth, we have so much in this trailer. They're just showing me people putting skills. Okay, here we go. We have attributes, recovery, bunker, green, T, CHP, because you have tons of places on the golf course that you need to hit. We have approach skills. We have 6 points available. Respect skill is VC of 500. So obviously you go down the chain here. You upgrade the big ones and then you upgrade the small ones to get to the big ones. You have choked approach is an advanced shot type. So it looks like you unlock shot types and a whole bunch of other stuff in this skill tree. Recovery. This is probably for like your arms and stuff like that. I'm assuming you can read it all. So I'm gonna link the trailer in the description so you guys can actually hear the guy talk about it. So they're just going back and forth. But yeah, transition sweet spot increase when performing a splash. Splash is one of the skills. So it's really just going through the skills, but you want these skills to make your person better, obviously, so it's easier to do that hole. You have Texas wedge, and then equipment progression. Now this is really cool because I've also talked about this. So you have season 1 golf bag outfits progression, all that. So here's this. Now, you have golf bag because you can upgrade your clubs. You have upgrades, earn equipment, upgrades to enhance your club sets and golf balls. Level up, earn XP to level up club sets and golf balls to unlock multiple upgrade slots. Evolve your game, increase your equipment limits by evolving your club sets and golf balls. So you can evolve the balls, the clubs, all that. It seems really cool. Equipment progress. So obviously you start the bar down here and then club leveling is what this is called. And then you level it up. So once you level it up, you have +2 to power, swing path, all that. Another +2 when you hit the next level, another +2, another +2, another +2, and then Evo. But there's something really cool about Evo. I talked about this because I wasn't sure what they were going to do with Evo. But we're going to get to it here in a second. So you upgrade it. So some stuff. So once you get it past like the level 1, you go to level 2 for your club. Gives you +4, +4, +4. You hit Evo. Nope, sorry. You just keep doing that, and then they're gonna show that. Yep, I gotta pause really quick. So you apply it, and then Evo gives you fittings. So you upgrade, and then you have now onto fittings for your club. It's again +2, +2, +2. So you keep going. You keep upgrading, and then you have fittings. So fittings, they're going to talk more about this in the blog, but fittings also is like, I think once you get to fittings, that's like the max. You can upgrade it, and then when you get to fittings, you just keep going to emerald, to sapphire, to all that. So, but they'll talk about it in the blog. I'm going to actually skip ahead here because they're just going to talk about that. They actually talk about Evo tiers. Yeah, so Evo tiers, it goes emerald, sapphire, probably diamond, all that. Sapphire, yep. Okay, so we're going to skip that. Multiple club sets. You can have multiple clubs in your bag. And then this is the outro. Okay, so that's the trailer. Now that we're almost 30 minutes in, now we have 3 blogs to cover. So we're going to start with Evo Swing and shop types. If you're looking for unrivaled authenticity and variety in your golf game experience, look no further than 2K25. This year's realism is dialed up to 11 with all new Evo Swing mechanics for both swing inputs, swing stick, and 3-click swing. Whether you're new to the franchise or a seasoned veteran, PGA Tour delivers 2 ways to experience the real feel of swinging a golf club in your preferred style. So we have 2 swinging types. Experiment with swing stick and 3-click swing to dial in your preferences and become a links legend. Swing stick is driven by the player's own rhythm and dexterity, while 3-click swing, you play a reactionary role with gameplay using visual cues to hit the perfect shot. So you have, okay, it tells you how to do it. I'm not going to read that, but PGA Tour Perfect Swing. One of our goals, alongside making the most authentic golf game on the market, is delivering the most accessible golfing experience. Our Perfect Swing difficulty setting does just that. As our new players get used to the complex game of golf, they can have this option to ease that journey with a swing sure to find its target. And for those low handicappers who just want to kick back and relax before jumping back into MyCareer, Perfect Swing is for them too. So we have PGA Tour 2K25 Evo Swing. Evo Swing is here to introduce a new, more authentic and realistic swing that brings even more real golf feel in the PGA 2K25. Evo Swing timing adapts to your input mechanics and tailored perfect rhythm, while your swing path is based on your own swing bias as selecting during your MyPlayer creation. So club selection and shot types also directly influence additional swing bias applied to your shot. So that percentage here for the bias, I'm not going to go through them all, but I'll link the blogs and the trailer and everything in the comments section. So how to Evo swing perfectly with swing stick. Grab your controller. It's time to put club to ball. Oh, they just tell you how to do it. I'm not going to read that. They tell you how to do it. Shot types, tee shots, approach shots, recovery shot. They're just telling you how to do these and what these are. So basically this is just saying that there's two types of swinging. There's two types of swings. There's the Evo swing and the 3-click. What is it called? The 3-click swing. So they're not really saying much in here. So that's basically it. So you can choose which shot you want, Evo swing or the 3-click. That's up to you. You could probably try them both, see which one fits you best, and then go from there. I do like that there's two different ones though. So that is cool. But let's go into the MyPlayer, because we still have another article to cover, and this video is going to be long. So, MyPlayer is deeper than ever with all new customization options and progression system. Read on to learn more about MyPlayer in 2K25. Okay, so it says, whether looking to become the ultimate tour pro in MyCareer or rise through the ranks in multiplayer, get started with the most customizable MyPlayer experience yet. To give you the ability to create your ideal digital golfer, base head models have been quadrupled, exponentially increasing customization options. In addition, a large variety of skin tones have been added. We saw that in the trailer: hair, facial hair, and now you can customize your body types, including shape, muscle, definition, and height. We also saw that in the trailer. There's also more than skin deep. As before, you will choose an archetype with a set of starting attributes. However, PGA 2K25, this archetype is permanent. So that's why you're able to make more than one golfer. That's because the new attribute progression system, along with tools and fittings, gives you the opportunity to build on your MyCareer attributes and really lean into a specific play style. Right. So they made the archetype permanent, so this way as you're upgrading it feels like you're actually using that archetype, specifically that archetype. So they went over the archetypes, and we went over that in the trailer. Again, you can make more than one player. Went over that. Attributes define your MyPlayer's ability to swing and putt. Each archetype has its own set of starting attributes that are reflective of the specific play style. To improve these attributes, earn BC. You can use BC to upgrade it. As you level up and assign attribute points to your MyPlayer, your overall will increase. Each MyPlayer has attribute points unlocked to progress to an 85. Earn XP through completing rounds and objectives to increase your level. Each MyPlayer level rewards more attribute points that can be used to reach the 99. So obviously you start low, go to 85, and then the next journey is to 99. Now Rebirth, let's see what they say. Once you reach an overall of 90, so it's 90 for Rebirth with one MyPlayer, you unlock Rebirth. This gives any new MyPlayer a pool of free attribute points that you can assign right away, giving you a well-earned jump start on your new MyPlayer progress. Okay, so you hit 90 with one, then you make a new one, and then you get free attribute points, probably to take them up to like an 80, so you're not starting super low. I like that. Skill trees. We went over this, and this was in the trailer. Yeah, we went over the skill trees, so I'm not really going to talk about that. And then equipment progression, we also went over that. So everything is pretty much what we went over in the trailer. I just wanted to go over the blogs a little bit, because sometimes they put more in the blogs. So this is MyCareer. We know what they're going to say there. So make history in major championships. Of course, we're really excited to include 3 major championships in 2K25, the PGA Championship, US Open, and the Open Championship, along with their 2025 courses, Quail Hollow Club, Oakmont Country Club, and Royal Port Rush Golf Club, respectively. Dynamic rounds. We talked about that. We talked about the interactive simulation, training scenarios. We talked about that. A great feature. Practice before, or you can go to TCP Boston or any course. You can practice the course before you go and play. Sponsorship events. Looks like grow your relationship with sponsors through photo shoots and media campaigns. Participating in these events will earn you sponsor rep. Okay, so again, positive, negative, so you get rep. The higher your sponsor rep, the more tier points you will earn through play. Tier points are the key to earning cool rewards from your sponsors, such as apparel, equipment, and consumables, or VC. Again, we talked about that. We talked about the personality and popularity, invites to press conferences and sit downs, messages from fellow PGA Tour pros to compete in rivalries, message from major brands for sponsorship opportunities. So, then we have conversation. So in every conversation, the user can build out their MyPlayer's personality, which can be bold, reserved, or composed. So it's bold, reserved, and composed. We encourage you to pick the personality that resonates with you, then stay consistent in the public eye to increase your popularity quickly. I see. So if you pick bold, you don't want to give composed or reserved answers because you're supposed to be bold. I see. That's interesting. Sponsorships, we talked about that. Dilemmas. Okay, I didn't see this. During my career, you would be presented with various dilemmas that can make a direct impact on the course. Do you choose to hit the weights hard and gain some power, or focus on mobility to improve rhythm? Each decision will have a meaningful impact on your MyPlayer's attributes in the next tournament. Interesting. So you got to be careful with what you choose. I like that. And then we have quests, and we talked about that. So that is all the news. The blogs, like I said, I just like to read them because sometimes they put more stuff in here and it's easier to explain some stuff to you guys. But we went over the trailer, went over the 3 blogs. That's all the news I got for today. This video is going to be about 40 minutes, but thank you guys so much for all the love and support on all the videos you showed. I put out a Monster Jam video already today. Go check that out. If you haven't, go like, go subscribe, go comment. It really helps the YouTube algorithm. I have some other new games that I'm going to play that are going to be coming out. So keep an eye out for that. I'm still going to cover MLB, still going to cover PGA, and I'm still going to cover, what's the other one? WWE. So I'm going to cover all 3. We're going to play all 3. Should be ready for that. Let me know what you guys think of this MyPlayer and MyCareer news. I'm excited. I can't wait to get my hands on this game, bro. I can't wait to play this with you guys. But I have to get out of here. Always remember to follow your dreams. Don't let anyone stop you. And until next time, buddy fam, bye-bye.